It is Wednesday today, the 22nd of July. We're at Funland Hayling Island. We're just going to have a little walk around with you, to be honest. The reason being is that down on the south coast, we haven't broken up from school yet. So the park isn't open. They actually break up today, which is why we're a little bit more delayed. I know up north, a lot of them are broken up, but kind of along the south, a lot of them don't break up till today. So there's final preparations in place for Funland to open tomorrow for the whole of summer. It looks a bit cloudy down here, granted, but it's 25 degrees at the moment. I'm in shorts and t-shirt. I am still absolutely sweating. It's really, really hot. But let's just show you what you got to look forward to this summer if you're coming down to Funland. They are doing some work at the moment over on the log flume on some of the evacuation platforms. So let's start with the coaster. The highlight ride at Funland, of course, the mine coaster, throws you into corners. Proper throws you into corners as well. This will be running 3 trains for the summer period. As you can see, all 3 of them are on the track. If you've never seen our behind the scenes of here, check out our behind the scenes, because we come here during the winter. They're really good to me here and they let me see exactly what's going on, but everything is checked and ready for the summer. Look at these bad boys. This will be open and you'll be flown around here before you know it. There is a host of family attractions here. That's mainly what they specialise in. There's a couple for the big kids as well, including the Miami, which we'll go to very, very shortly. It's actually quite nice to have a little wander around when I know they're ready to open. Usually during the winter, of course, things are in pieces, but I know they're ready to open. And here are the flying jumbos. So these actually come from Lisburg, along with the Viking boats. Stunning themed. And when we talk about modifications to certain ones around at the moment, you can see these have got hydraulic restraint with seat belts, and we can see the Viking boats as well. And again, we are kind of mid-season now, so actually these are all taken in. Again, if you go back and have a look at our behind the scenes, you'll see that everything on that is taken off, repainted and sorted out for the summer period, or for the open period. But we are about halfway through the season now. That said, these have just been painted. And I can smell they've just been painted as well. So work never stops. It never stops. It's as easy as that. It just never stops. And here is the log flume. So as we said, they're doing a bit of work on it, but it will be open tomorrow. We've got 3 boats on at the moment. There's another one as well. Not sure whether that will make a debut if the hot weather continues, and we are expecting it to continue. You can see the sun poking through now. So make a note, 3 tokens. So 3 tokens for this, 3 tokens for the coaster. It's 2 tokens for the little rides. I'm quite sure as well Dragon's Rush over here is 3 tokens. The Miami's 3 tokens, and we'll show you the prices as well of the wristbands on the way past before we head down the bottom. And there are some good deals as well. They are also doing the summer deals, which they don't need to do because they are a free entry park. So you don't actually need to do them, but they're doing them anyway. And it's always good value here. So 3 tokens for Dragon's Rush. Of course, this is the old Dragon Roundabout from Paulton's Park, which now lives here. One of 2 rides from Paulton's Park, which now live at Funland in Hayling Island. Look at this. Great ride, and still rides amazing as well, to be fair. Now, this is the UK's largest Miami ride. This is a permanent ride as well. It's not a trailer, it's not one that moves around. This is proper bolted to the floor. And that's Surf's Up Technical Park. This came from Texas, was previously known as the Grizzly Bear. Now it does actually have some more boards which go across the top. Where it's quite windy here, they don't use them. I don't blame them, to be fair. It looks really sort of nice with just the flat part across. We then have the yo-yos, a family ride, and of course the Cyclone, another favourite attraction. The Twister ride here, always popular attraction. Love the Twister ride, really do. Let's have a look at the prices. So there's only one ride that's not going to open at the start of the summer, which is Aztec Falls. We will go down there and have a look, but one of them's not going to open. So the deals they're doing are mainly on the wristbands. However, to be fair, the tokens aren't badly priced at all. So standard price is 12 tokens for £10, 24 tokens for £15, 36 tokens for £20. It's their 80th anniversary this year, so you're going to get 80 tokens for £40. which is ridiculous. That's 50p a token, which makes these rides £1.50. Pick me somewhere cheaper. Pick me somewhere cheaper to come and enjoy some rides. So we have unlimited wristbands at £21 for 11 to 5, and then £15 for 2 to 5 if you want just an afternoon one, which is an absolute bargain. Family wristbands are also available. The arcades are actually open today, even though the park is closed. So here are the crazy bikes. These came from Dreamland in Margate, and that was before Dreamland in Margate kind of went first time round before reopening. Lovely example, Zamperla ride. Of course, a carousel. You can't have a theme park without a carousel. Look how simple some of these controls are, look, for carousels. And Zamperla balloons, very popular. The Crazy Golf is open as well. That's £5 a person. Get 4 people if you want a family one for 18 quid, which is an absolute bargain. Now down this end of the park, you've got free rides. These would normally be pay for bikes. You have the Aztec Falls, which is the second ride, which came from Paultons Park. Now this won't be open at the start of summer. Won't be too far behind, in fairness, but it is having some work done at the moment. A quick look. This was replaced by Splash Lagoon at Paultons and made its way here, complete with a lot of theme as well. It was renamed, but it does look good. And again, they've actually been working on this today. So Jurassic Safari is a Zamperla track ride. That's all closed up. Cars, as you can imagine, are Jurassic Park looking cars. Of course, the Theatre of Screams is a Halloween attraction. That will be back this Halloween. Love it in there. I've worked in there, walked through it. Love it, absolutely love it. Make sure you check out Halloween. And then here's the Parks EOS spinning coaster. So what I quite like here is they do have some unique rides. They have, this is the only one of its type in the country. Now I know we have spinning coasters, but they're all pretty much, travelling ones are pretty much the same. We're quite lucky to have like Storm Chaser and Spinball Whizzer and of course Dragon's Fury. But yeah, really unique layout on this. Get on the front row and it's really, really good getting thrown into the corners. And of course the mine train up top is like a wild mouse. But again, it's not like your standard Mara ones. It's very, very different as well. And even the technical part, Miami, most of them, you know, are pretty much the same as you come round. They're not like this. So we've got some really unique rides down here at a really good price. So as we said, it's Wednesday today. We know a lot of places are open, but actually we have checked the queues for a lot of the theme parks and they are quite quiet today. It's that transition time between opening for summer and schools finishing, and this starts tomorrow. So there's a lot of people around this afternoon. From when I got here at sort of lunchtime, there's been more people up here. I know a lot of the schools around here broke up at midday. There's a lot of holiday villages. Some people might be here, some people will be arriving probably Friday, but if you're on the south coast, you are only 35 minutes from Paultons Park here. You're only a few miles from Clarence Pier. You're only in the other direction, about 30 minutes from Harbour Park, another family park down in Littlehampton. We are quite lucky to have a lot of rides down here on the south coast. However, for south coast rides, this is going to be your best value day out, without a doubt. £21 wristbands, just want to flutter in and out of rides, get some tokens. 80 tokens is enough for the whole family for £40. And there are many theme park places you can go for £40 this summer. Arcades are in there. Coaster Coffee's in there if you want to get yourself drinks. There's shops down here, there's donuts, everything you need down here at Funland opens tomorrow. We'll be back down over the summer to ride some rides.